Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little different. I really like watching people react to their old Sephora orders, so that's what we're gonna do today. I have had my Sephora account since 2009, I want to say, or maybe 2010. Either way, my orders have been tracked for a very long time. I've been collecting those points. So today we're gonna take a trip down memory lane and react to some old Sephora orders. I'm kind of scared. How do I screen record? I feel like that would be fun, but I also don't want my information everywhere, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll just like take screenshots. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay, purchases. Here we go. View all, and we are gonna do a lot of scrolling to get to the bottom here. I shop way too much. This is only for since December. Oh my god. This is only since December. Been scrolling for like a minute. I know I have issues, okay? I just really freaking like makeup. And since I'm Sephora Rouge, I do get free shipping, so I feel like that just inclines me to make orders that are smaller, so I don't get as much. Maybe that's why it's so many orders. That's not available anymore. Aww. I'm gonna reapply some of this gloss. The gloss I'm wearing today is by ColourPop in the shade Pretty In. I bought this during the Kathleen Light sale. She raved about it and it looked so pretty on her, so I was like, I need it. And she was right, it's a good gloss. Also, I think we should address the fact that I dyed my hair bright pink. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. And also, I don't know what's going on this side of my head. Everything's just kind of flipping out. Like, literally like flipping outwards, not figuratively. If you guys have any tips on preventing fading in brightly colored hair, let me know because I need some tips because it faded quite a bit already. Also, I know I'm looking down and it might be kind of annoying, but I am just scrolling. Still, I have my laptop down here, so that's why I am looking down.
2,000 years later.
Oh, we did it! We're finally at the bottom. Okay, so my first Sephora order was placed on June 30th, 2011. So I was 16 years old. I actually remember this order very well. I don't know why. I guess the reason being is because in 2011, Sephora was not yet in Canada, and if it was very new. So if I were to buy anything, there was no Sephora around me, so I'd have to buy it online. So for Christmas one year, no, it wouldn't have been for Christmas if it's in June. Maybe my birthday, maybe for graduating or like finishing the school year. My grandma used to get me like gifts for that. Regardless, I had a prepaid Visa, and this is what I would spend it on because there were no stores around me. Regardless, I had a prepaid Visa and this is what I would spend all of my prepaid credit card things that I would receive for Christmases, birthdays, whatever, because there was no Sephora around me. So I got to shop at Sephora when I got one of those. So the first item that I bought, the first item from Sephora that I ever bought was NARS Laguna Bronzer. Basic Bitch Award goes to me. Did I like this product? Yes. This bronzer actually lasted me into my first year of university. Actually, I think my third year into university, which was 2016. So I had it for 5 years. Don't do that because that's gross. You're not supposed to keep makeup for that long, but this product was near and dear to my heart because it was my first product. And I got a Sephora Collection Rouge Cream Lipstick in the shade Love Test. It is out of stock. I don't know if it's still available, but it is a bluish bright pink. That's how they described it. It was from the Sephora collection, and I never, and I mean not once, ever wore this lipstick. It wasn't a bad formula, it was fine, but like, why would I get that color? Why? I was 16. There was no way in hell I was gonna wear that. Okay, my second order, oh, that was an in-store purchase. Does that count? Okay, well, I got another Sephora collection product, a nano lip liner in the shade Real Red, which was just like a little red lip liner. That one's not very fun. I didn't have that for very long because I don't usually wear red lips. Okay, so another purchase I made. This is weird. I bought a Benefit Hoola bronzer. Why did I think that I needed to be so bronzed? Very strange. And I got a Sephora collection retractable brow pencil. I don't have either of these products anymore because both brands are not cruelty-free. Same with NARS. They actually lost their cruelty-free status. They were cruelty-free, I believe, at the time that I purchased this, but now they're not, so I don't really have any of their products anymore. Okay, this is weird. Fast forward to December 16th, 2011, I bought yet again another NARS bronzing powder in the color Laguna. Why did I buy so much bronzer? That's such a weird thing. Oh, okay, and I also purchased a Clinique Chubby Stick Moisturizing Lip Color Balm. I don't think I ever used that. That might have been a purchase for my mom. She really did like those Chubby Sticks by Clinique. That might have been a purchase for her. And the last thing I bought on December 16th, 2011 at Sephora at the Square One Shopping Center was an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Pencil in the color 0. Which is just a black. Okay, I think I might still have this. If I do, that's disgusting. 8 years? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna check. Oh no, that's not it. Crave Twine Spade. Oh my gosh, I have it! That is so funny and gross at the same time, but I'm still not gonna throw it out because I really do like this pencil still. This is the same pencil. Like the exact one that I purchased 8 years ago. It's the same one. And again, do as I say, not as I do. That's gross. Don't be like me and keep your stuff for 8 years. Okay. January 3rd, 2012. Oh, I'm shopping more and more often. I bought a NARS blush in the color Orgasm, which I do not have anymore. The reason being, number one, they are not cruelty free, and number two, I hated that blush. It just did not look good on me. I don't know why people like it. It's really freaking chunky. Also, I was 17 at the time of this purchase, and in my teenage years I had a very, very, very oily complexion, so why I thought a shimmery blush was going to look good on me is beyond me. But I also bought a Jack Black Intense Lip Therapy Lip Balm in Original, which is no longer available. However, I still do use this product. I freaking love the Jack Black lip balms. I use the mint one. I'm not sure if that was what the original scent was, but I enjoy the mint one and I enjoy the black tea one, and I actually just like all of them. It's just a really good product. And the last thing I bought, and I remember this so clearly, I bought an Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm fairly certain I still have that too. Aha! Huzzah! So this is the Naked palette, my very first one that I ever did buy, 2012. So it's 7 years old. I cracked the mirror in the first like 3 days of owning it. It's very, very loved, but I can't get rid of it now because it's not available anymore. This is like an antique now. It's like a collectible item. You can't get rid of it once it's discontinued. So yeah, I got a lot of use out of this. Honestly, I'd probably still use it because I'm gross. But this isn't really my vibe anymore, but if it was, I would still probably use it. I like using a lot more matte shades than just what these two, so that's why I wouldn't typically wear this palette anymore, but it was good. It was good for its time. I bought a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Light. Don't remember if I liked it. I'm pretty sure I did because I think I repurchased it. So that must mean I like it, but I do not use that anymore. Maybe I should try it again. I don't know. I bought a Duo eyelash adhesive, which I do not use anymore. I use the House of Lashes one. It smells way better and it's way stronger and it keeps everything where it needs to be. So I don't use that lash glue any longer. September 2nd of 2012, I bought a Kors Pomegranate Mattifying Primer. No clue if I liked it. Like, absolutely no idea. I don't remember owning that at all. I also bought an Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil in medium brown, which is kind of funny because in my makeup bag currently, and I just used this today, I use it every day, is a Brow Wiz in medium brown. So that's kind of funny that I'm still using this all these years later, and I've never really strayed from Anastasia brow products. Okay, so I bought the Kors Pomegranate Mattifying Primer twice in the span of 7 months. So that makes me think that I did like it and I'm just not remembering. And I bought another Perfect Brow Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. Oh, because I must have dyed my hair. That's probably why. I bought a Clinique Brush On Cream Liner. I don't use Clinique anymore. I don't really like their products and they're kind of boring, so, and they test on animals, so no thanks. Plus $22 for a gel liner. Like, there are much more affordable options that are probably just as good. I bought a NARS blush. I was really into NARS blush for a while, apparently, in the shade Torrid, which was coral with shimmer. Don't know why I bought that. An Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I did enjoy that. I actually completely went through one of the eyeshadows, the light cream shade. I don't remember what the color was called, but I actually went through an entire pan of that eyeshadow, and that's the first eyeshadow that I actually finished up. So that's a fun tidbit of my history. Oh my gosh, I bought another Kors Pomegranate Mattifying Primer. How do I not remember this? I feel like if I bought it 3 times, it must have been pretty good, but I don't recall at all. I bought a NARS blush in the shade Dolce Vita, which is a dusty rose. I've gotten rid of all of these since then. On December 12th, 2013, I bought, wait, that doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. On December 12th, 2013, I bought an Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, which I don't have anymore because it is still available and I didn't really like it, so I got rid of it during one of my declutters. But funny story about this palette, my first year roommate and I, who is still my best friend, we both got up super early to walk to the mall and buy this palette, like right when it opened. And I was a first year university student, like broke as hell, didn't buy groceries for a week so that I could buy this palette. Like, where's the logic? Now I would totally choose food, but February 2nd, 2014, I bought the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation and the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Eyeshadow Palette, which I don't have anymore because I forgot it on the train. I was very, very upset about forgetting my chocolate bar eyeshadow palette on the train, and I never really repurchased it after that. And at this point, there's so many eyeshadow palettes out there that there's no point in repurchasing it for me, not anymore, but I was really upset about that. I bought another NARS blush in the shade Desire, which is a matte cotton candy pink. And I don't know who I thought that was gonna look good on, but it sure as hell wasn't me. I never wore that. And I also bought during this purchase a Benefit Cosmetics Hervana Box O Powder Blush, which is out of stock. Do they even still sell that anymore? Do you remember the Hervana blush? And it had like all of these little different colors and you were supposed to swirl them together to make like a perfect cheek color. Do they even sell that? I'm gonna go to the Benefit website to see. I don't use Benefit anymore because they're not cruelty free, but I believe I did like that product. Actually, you know what? My mom has that product. She still has that in her makeup bag, so that's kind of where it is now. She really likes it. Oh yeah, they do still have it. I guess it is just out of stock. But yeah, so I don't have that anymore, but my mom does, and she really enjoys it. Okay, this wasn't one of my first purchases. I made this purchase on May 14th of 2015, but do you guys remember the Too Faced Sugar Pop Eye Palette? I was so excited for that palette because it was like one of the first palettes that were actually colorful. And looking at it now, I'm like, wow, why was I even excited for that? But I was. I don't have that anymore, but I mean, I don't even really remember if I liked the formula or not. Probably. I think Too Faced was putting out good shadows at the time. Not so much now, but I think it was a good palette. I don't remember really. And this one is kind of a big deal because this is kind of what started my career on social media, if you will. On June 19th of 2015, I bought a Tarteist clay paint liner. And if you don't know, I started building my following because I would always use that eyeliner and Tarte would always post my photos, so I would get a lot of following from Tarte's reposted images. So that's kind of how I started and how I realized that, you know, I could really run with this and, you know, try to actually make it a thing, which honestly isn't going so well, but like I feel like that was like the start of it all, that one product. Anyways, I feel like that is enough nostalgia for one day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really like watching other people's Sephora videos. I just feel like it's such a fun walk down memory lane and we can remember all the products that, you know, used to be super popular and we used to love. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I really need to stop talking. Okay, I'm so sorry. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you made it this far, please subscribe if you have not yet, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!